Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So thanks again for joining me for this video here. So this month marks my 3 years of being a menstrual cup user. So I honestly cannot believe that I've been using this menstrual cup for so long, and the journey has been just amazing. Only regret is that I hadn't started earlier than that. Otherwise there is zero regrets. So I thought to mark this journey I would make a very quick video on how to use the menstrual cup. So I do have a different video series called as Cup the Flow, where you will be able to understand in more detail all about using a menstrual cup. But if you are somebody who's a beginner or who wants to understand how to use it very quickly, this would be the video for you. In these 3 years, I have saved around 500 sanitary napkins from ending up at the landfill, and I hope that this video will help more of you to reduce your sanitary waste too. So now let's just get started. We are first starting out with sterilizing the cup before usage. And for that, you need to collect some water in a saucepan and keep it to boil. When it starts boiling, put your menstrual cup into it and leave it to boil for around 5 minutes. I would encourage you to keep a timer on your phone for this, because I have left my cup boiling for way too long, way too many times. So I would ask you to be careful about that. After 5 minutes, take out the cup and leave it somewhere clean to cool down. Now, let's learn a few insertion techniques. The first and my personal favorite is the punch down method, where you push down one side of the cup all the way inside and then pinch at the fold to hold it in place. In this method, the surface area of the cup entering the vagina will be quite less, and so for people who are intimidated by insertion, I would suggest trying this out. It will pop open relatively easily too. The next technique is the C fold or the U fold. This is one of the most used techniques as it's very easy to fold. In this, you should push both the sides together to flatten the cup. Now fold it in half lengthwise to form like a C shape or a U shape. The surface area in this fold is much more, and hence it may need more precise insertion to go in. But it does pop open without too much difficulty and has been one of the most popular techniques amongst most women. The last technique is the 7 fold. Here you squish the sides together again and bring one side of it down diagonally towards the base of the cup and pinch at the fold to keep it in place. Here the surface area is again very less, and this fold pops open the easiest while inside you. So if you're somebody who's finding it really hard for your cup to pop open, then this is the fold for you. So now I have a tip for you which I've really never mentioned in my old videos either. If you are a beginner or somebody who feels that it's going to be really hard to insert it, I would suggest that you get hold of a water-based lubricant, and you could probably apply the lubricant to the rim of the cup. This would definitely help you insert the cup much easier than before. And again, this is not a necessity at all, because most of us may easily insert the cup without the use of any lubricant. I personally did not use a lubricant at all either, but this is for those of you who may be finding it really hard to insert the cup, or for those with that mind block when it comes to the insertion. So this lubricant would be making it easier for you. So now when it comes to the seating position while inserting, I usually suggest the squatting pose to most people, because it usually loosens up your pelvic muscles, making it a little more easier to insert. But otherwise you could try putting one leg on top of the commode or your bathtub, or you could even try sitting on the commode and trying it out. Position is quite subjective, so I would just suggest that you experiment and try out a few positions and discover the one that works the best for you. So once you have inserted the cup, make sure that you pull on the stem to make sure that the suction has properly opened up and it doesn't have any folds through which there could be leakage happening. So if at all there is a fold like this when you put it up, what you can do is go to the base of the cup and feel if you can feel any fold. And if you do feel the fold like this one, all you can do is just try and turn the base slowly, and make sure that you turn the base and not the stem. So when you turn the base, like you saw, it will open up by itself. Then again try and pulling the stem, and now the suction has been formed and it is definitely not going to nudge at all from its position, and that is how you can confirm whether your cup has gone into proper position or not. So after using the cup for around 10 to 12 hours as recommended by the cup that you're using, what you need to do is you have to find the position, just like for insertion, find a comfortable position for removal. So again, you could do the squats or the one leg up thing, whichever position suits you. And if it is your first time using a menstrual cup, I would ask you to be a little prepared for the whole thing to become a little messy, but don't worry, it will become mess free with practice. So what you need to do is you need to just go in with your hand and then just gently tug at the stem to make sure that you bring it a little further down. Throughout the day when we are going around doing things, the cup tends to go a little higher up inside our vagina. So while pulling the stem, it will be able to come down. As it comes down a little bit, now just grab the base with your hand and just pinch to relieve the suction. So this will break the suction that has been formed and will help bring it out. Now pinch and then slowly wiggle it. You can even pinch and fold for bringing it down, and slowly you will be able to take it out. And while you remove it, make sure that you hold the cup upright so that the blood does not fall onto the floor or onto yourself. Once you take the cup out, pour the menstrual blood into the toilet and flush it immediately. And then you can wash and clean the cup at the tap to remove any residual blood, and then insert it back inside. I do know that a lot of these menstrual cups nowadays come with menstrual washes, and I would just say you absolutely do not need it. I mean, if you have it, use it, but it's not necessary at all, and you just need slightly hot tap water or even just plain tap water to wash it and use it again. And in case you are to clean it up inside a office toilet or so, where you can't go to the tap to clean it up, you can just use the hand shower that is available and just use it to clean it up. That's it, and then you can reinsert it again. And at the end of your period cycle, you can just repeat the boiling process that we did at the very start, and then you can just safely keep it in the cover that the cup comes in. And that is it. That is all until next time that your periods come. And that's it. So that is how you can use a menstrual cup. So I do really hope that I have helped you understand how to use a menstrual cup in a very easy manner. This is one liberating feeling that I wish I had started sooner. I am very sure almost all women feel the same way and ask themselves why they did not start earlier and why they hesitated for so long. But that's okay. Just take your time and make sure that you try this out. And if you did find this video useful, I really do hope that you give this video a thumbs up, and also make sure to share it with your girlfriends who may still be on the fence about starting on a menstrual cup. And I'm very sure that I would be able to convince them to at least think about it. But of course, if you are somebody who cannot use a menstrual cup, that is totally okay too. There are definitely other sustainable options for you to try out. You could be trying out using a reusable cloth pad or panty liners, or even period panties, which are becoming more popular in our country right now. And the links to all of these will be given in the description box below. So I will see you again next week with the next video. So until then, bye bye.